Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can completely dismantle your Wagner fence and decking sprayer, and then you'll be able to clean it, and then I'm going to show you how to put it back together. This one here is brand new. Obviously after you've used it you're going to have paint everywhere, but at least in this video I'm going to show you how to fully dismantle it. So first things first, obviously make sure you unplug from the mains when you're messing with this. So we need to take off this part here. This is the part that's going to be covered in paint. You can undo this from here like so, and you can put this to one side. Every now and then you will need to look at the filter. There's a little filter just down in here. So if you get your fingers in here and just gently lift that out, don't just yank it out because you could rip it, but this is a little filter here. If this is really badly soiled, you may need to replace that. Obviously this is new, but you can check that out there. You can hit the dust out of it, or if there's any grass cuttings or anything in there, if you've been spraying a lot outside, then you can clean it out from there. To put it back in, we're just going to put it back in like so, nice and gently, push it down like that, and I can now feel that the filter's this side and this side here. Just keeps the inside of the machine clean. Obviously if you have paint splats everywhere, we are on plugs, you can just get a damp cloth, not wet, and give it a wipe, get rid of the paint splats, but this isn't going to affect the operation of your sprayer, while this being clogged up will. So we're going to put this to one side, and now on this bit here, first thing we want to do is take off this part. Use your thumb on this bit here, press down and then rotate like so. And you can see now that that comes off. So that's how to separate that. You have an unlock bit here that you line up with this arrow, and then you bring it down like so, and it locks into place here, and the lock symbol lines up with that arrow again. So that's how to remove it from here. If you're having trouble doing that, you may need to lubricate this O-ring. When you buy your sprayer, it will come with a spare little washer for the front, which I'll show you in a minute, and some lubricating grease, which is Vaseline. So if you're having any problems, just use a little bit of that on here, or Vaseline, just to make this easy and so to pull on and off. You can give this a nice clean in some warm water. And when it comes to this bottom part here, we're just going to unscrew it. If this is full of paint, you can put the paint back into the tin it came out of, and you can wash this in the sink, again with warm water. If you're wondering what this is for, this comes with it, and this is to pry open the tin, the lids off the tin, but also look at this bit here. We can put that bit on, like so, and it will actually clean around here. So you can do that, and with some warm water, that will clean the grooves in here. Like so, and you can give that a nice good clean out on the inside. We also have a little point on here which you can use for cleaning the nozzles here. But first of all, let's separate this out here. So we're going to take this off by pulling it down, give all that a clean, make sure there's no paint stuck in that tube there, and then this front part here just unscrews counterclockwise and pulls off, and then this will come out. But this has two parts to it, so make sure that this is all clean around here. You want to make sure that that part there in the middle is completely clean, and also holes here and all around here is clean. So you can see there's a tiny little hole there. You have to make sure that they're clear, otherwise the spray pattern won't be right. We have a little red washer here. Take that out, give that a nice good clean. If you find that that is really damaged over time, then they have given you a spare one here. And we're going to take off this tube as well. So I'm just going to take it off from the top, and I'm going to undo this here by going anti-clockwise, counterclockwise. Be careful when you do this. If you're doing this over a sink, make sure you have the plug in, because we have a tiny little blue needle here. You don't want to lose this here. I'm just going to knock that out. You can see how delicate that is there. So that's just made out of rubber, so don't lose that. But it gives you an opportunity to clean everything. So that is it. Run all this under warm water. Make sure it's all clean in here and that it's all operating nicely with this part here. Give everything a nice good clean. And now it's a case of reassembling everything. First things first is I'm just going to put this back together. So put the blue needle in that way like so. Push it home. And then I'm going to do it like this so it doesn't have any danger of falling out. I'm going to put it on here, and I'm just going to screw it up, being careful not to cross thread it. There we go, that's now home. You don't have to go mad, it only goes on. You don't have to do it really tight, just nip it up and then put that bit back on there. Now when it comes to this red washer thing here, you've got to make sure that the groove is facing you. So if you have a look there, you can see a groove, and this side's smooth. We want to have the groove facing you, so the smooth side is going in towards the sprayer. So we're going to be putting it on like this here, with the grooves facing us. So push that fully home, like so. Next up, we're going to get this part here, and if you have a look, can you see there's a little bit down at the bottom sticking up just here? Well, we need to make sure that that lines up with one of these. You can see there's a cutout here, there's a cutout here, so there's 4 cutouts. So don't put it on where it's not on a cutout like that. You need to make sure the cutout, one of the cutouts lines up, which is here, and you can see that it goes there, fully in now. That will allow it to go fully in. Yeah? So when I do that, you can see it goes in. And now we're going to be putting on this. It doesn't matter which way this goes on, because this is designed to rotate. And then we're going to be putting on this here. So screwing it on. And now you can see that that's operating nicely there. So that's back together. With this, we're just going to push it fully home and make sure it's up there, like so. And then you can screw that back in. And to put this on, we're going to go to the unlock part against the arrow here, like so, and then down, lock it into place, get the motor side of it, and we're going to plug it in here. What you can do is you can fill this up with some water, you can then plug it in, and then you can operate it over the sink so you've got nice clean water going through it, and then you can store it away, and hopefully next time you go to use it, everything will be working as it should. Thanks for watching.